Thank you for tuning in. This is Don Andrews, Dean of the College of Business at Southern University. Glad to be with you today. As always, I'm happy more or less to communicate with our stakeholders in terms of what we're doing here in the College of Business. We're at the close of the fall 2016 semester, and I want to wish everyone happy holidays. And hopefully you will continue more or less to support us as we move forward in our programs as we complete academic year fall 2016. I just wanted to update you on some of the things we've been able to accomplish with your help. With respect to students, we've been involved with the Beta Gamma Sigma program. In fact, we sent 4 of our students to Beta Gamma Sigma in Dallas, Texas, to the Global Leadership Summit, and they performed well in terms of interacting with other students from around the country, as well as international students that also participate in this forum. We also were able to send about 40 students from Southern University College of Business, as well as the Law Center, to the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute in Lithonia, Georgia. And this program is to help to expand students' horizons with respect to entrepreneurship opportunities. It is a 2.5-day program, and the students more or less benefited from the curriculum that has been developed by the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute. They had to more or less understand what it means to be an entrepreneur, what it takes more or less to finance an entrepreneurial operation, and what more or less they need to understand about the entrepreneurial culture. And so we're going to continue our relationship with the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute. In fact, they will be visiting us January 23rd through the 25th here on the Baton Rouge campus to talk about how we can expand the entrepreneurial ecosystem. So it has been a good program for our students to participate in. We also had students to participate in the University of Connecticut case competition. And so our students more or less are continuing to demonstrate the talents and skills that are being developed here in the College of Business by interacting with other students at other institutions throughout the business world. And so we want to really compliment and thank our students for all they do in terms of their competition with other students. We also sent 4 students to the Thurgood Marshall Leadership Program in Washington, D.C. And as you know, the Thurgood Marshall Fund supports public HBCUs. So it's similar to the United Negro College Fund. What a United Negro College Fund works with private institutions, Thurgood Marshall works with public institutions in terms of fundraising and in terms of bringing programs that enrich our curriculum, in terms of increasing the value proposition in terms of attending an HBCU. And so we always want to take advantage of these programs. So our students competed, they learned leadership skills, and they will bring that information back and share with the students here in the college. So it more or less it tends to increase the level of understanding in terms of our students being competitive with other students from around the HBCU community. We also, as we always have, participate in a career fair. And career fair here in the fall was quite successful for us. We attended many of the programs that are associated with career fair in terms of the resume writing and skills interview workshops. Our students more or less participated, and we got compliments on how well they were dressed for the program. And we always indicate to our students they need to do research on the companies that they're interested in, perhaps internships with, perhaps permanent employment. Companies that we actually had forums with here in the college were companies such as Hormel, Horn Accounting, KPMG, ExxonMobil, KPMG, Procter & Gamble, and the Office of Comptroller of the Currency, and also Shell. And so hopefully these particular companies will continue their commitment to the college in terms of internships that may be coming forth for the summer 2017. Also in terms of SASOL. SASOL is another company that is working with the college in terms of building ERP, supply chain management program. And they've had at least 3 of our students, and 2 of those students have been extended continuing internship opportunities and also have been offered permanent employment. We also want to thank SASO for basically investing $10,000 into the college in terms of a scholarship as well as faculty development program. Our students also participated in the Bayou Classic Biz Tech Challenge, which is a project that we're working with the Research Park here in Baton Rouge. The Research Park is also known as Nexus, Louisiana, where basically they are in charge of innovation for Louisiana in terms of angel investors or venture capitalists. It's a high-tech park, and so they're looking for business plans. They're looking for venture opportunities in terms of new ideas, and this business plan competition pitch contest was basically to develop a application for helping individuals to recover from the great flood of 2016 that occurred here in Baton Rouge as well as throughout South Louisiana. So basically what we're doing in the college, what we did accomplish in the fall of 2016 is that we made opportunities available for our students. Your dollars that you help us to raise in terms of various fundraising activities are wisely invested in terms of opportunities for our students in terms of their overall professional as well as career development. We're also, in terms of continuing that particular theme in terms of developing our students, we've instituted a course, BUSP 100, which is Introduction to Business and Entrepreneurship. From a global perspective, we made that to be a mandatory course for all entering freshmen. And that way we get to see our students on day one when they enter the university. While they may not be officially College of Business students, we look at them as being a part of the college, and we want to outreach to them in terms of the curriculum. What do they need to know in terms of understanding accounting, finance, management, marketing, the economy, and what they need to know also in terms of professional development. What can they look forward to as far as a career in business? What can we do to help them to develop and understand what it takes to be a major in accounting, or a major in finance, or a major in management, or a major in marketing. So we feel that this course will be quite important as far as our students' overall matriculation through the college. At the MBA level, we've also instituted a communications and professional development course, and that course more or less helps our MBAs to understand more about the corporate culture, more about communications, more about what it takes to be professionally developed. And we've gotten such good feedback from that we more or less through the college curriculum committee, we have introduced this course, or will be introducing this course in the spring of 2017 at the 200 level in the college. So students now more or less will be inside the college as far as their professional development, skills development, as far as understanding more about business and communications. We also see opportunity in the supply chain curriculum. We're looking at certifications. Certifications are becoming much more important as a part of the overall business curriculum. And so that we're moving forward with the certification in supply chain management. Also, with respect to curriculum, the JD MBA has gotten officially started fall 2016. However, those students that are pursuing this particular joint JD MBA will not basically be involved with the College of Business until their second year. The first year is in the law school. We also had a tremendous program for homecoming. Homecoming 2016, we had the Student Alumni Engagement Program. which was quite successful. Our alumni, we honored those that were the pioneers in moving into the corporate arena. And so we had individuals who were the first to go into companies such as Texaco, first to go into companies like Exxon, first to go into various other companies such as the federal government, as another example. So we honored these individuals who we consider to be our pioneers in opening up opportunities for our students. And so students had a lot of questions. There were a lot of dynamics in terms of this particular program, and we hope to continue more or less the momentum that was developed, and hopefully individuals will come back every homecoming Friday, which is always available for our alumni and our students to communicate and to engage and basically make the College of Business much more friendly in terms of a network available to our students as they graduate and as they go into internships. We also had a meeting with our advisory committee. I want to thank George Rogers and James Brown and B.J. Rogers for all the work they did in terms of putting this program together. We basically rekindled our spirit with respect to the advisory committee, and we're going to be working to do more in planning and working as we move forward, especially as we move into our accreditation visit for November 5th through 7th, 2017. So our advisory board is critical to our overall efforts to raise funds and to move the College of Business to higher levels. I also want to thank Mr. James Brown with the Committee of 100. I was able to visit for a fundraiser for the Committee of 100 at his home in Houston. And he's always been a great host in terms of connecting us with the Houston alumni group. And so it's always been very productive. I want to thank them for all of their contributions and for hosting me at that program. With respect to our faculty, we were able to send our faculty to various professional development events. We had 3 faculty, actually we had 4 faculty that attended the American Accounting Association meeting. I think it was held in Atlanta. We also had faculty to attend the Academy of Management. We had faculty also to attend Project Propel in terms of SAP training, and we also had some that attended the SAP University Alliance program for training. And so basically that's to get our faculty back into the classroom to share updates and innovations that are going on with respect to curriculum in terms of SAP, which is a major platform used by most of our corporate supporters in terms of their enterprise resource planning processes. We also had grants that we were able to write and able to get funded. This is the 4th year for our funding for the Economic Development Administration, EDA as we refer to it, University Center for Economic Development. We had a great conference in June of 2016, and through this particular project and program, we're able to outreach to the community in terms of what it takes to help redevelop their communities. This has been important for individuals in the northeast section of Louisiana, as well as for the Baton Rouge area in which we work. So we've been involved in outreach to cities such as Monroe. We've been to cities such as Amite. We've been to White Castle and various other programs in Faraday, Tallulah, to help more or less in terms of redeveloping these economies in terms of jobs, in terms of research. In fact, in the Faraday area, we helped more or less to do a study on the feasibility of a hotel being established in that community. So we're doing a lot of work in terms of economic development. And this center more or less is shown that we have the capacity to help and have an impact on economic development throughout the state of Louisiana. We also, as a part of this center, in case of understanding what happened as a result of the Baton Rouge Great Flood of 2016, this center was instrumental in basically putting together a workshop program with the Law Center in terms of what does it take to recover from a disaster event. So we had the Economic Development Administration, we had the Baton Rouge Planning and Zoning, we had various experts in terms of disaster recovery. So this program helped individuals in terms of understanding what they need to do in terms of disaster recovery. Where can they get funding from? What do they qualify for? What does it take more or less to show title? What does it take more or less in terms of understanding how to accept various types of financial contributions in terms of the recovery process, and how more or less you can avoid some of the red tape associated with that. So we had a great conference, and we've continued that dialogue with EDA in terms of its outreach to the community in various programs that developed as a part of the Small Business Administration as well as through FEMA. We also have a grant that we were awarded with the Delta Regional Authority in collaboration with the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute. And so that program calls for visits to the campus. Will actually be visited by DRA, the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute, January 23rd through the 25th in terms of building an entrepreneurial ecosystem. So it seems that entrepreneurship is becoming much more important as a part of our curriculum. And the outreach from the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute and the Delta Regional Authority, we're one of 6 schools that were awarded grants to help build the entrepreneurial ecosystem for our students. And so we're collaborating with the Law Center, with Southern University Shreveport, and with Southern University at New Orleans in terms of putting this program together. With respect to community outreach, we are involved with the transition for the mayor-elect, Sharon Broom, who was elected in December. So we're part of the transition team. As the dean of the college, I sit on the Economic Development Transition Committee, and so we're working more or less to assure that opportunities are available under this administration for small and emerging businesses, and we'll help more or less in terms of the platform that the mayor-elect is putting forward. So we hope to be full partners in having input into the dialogue. We also have participated with the Baton Rouge Entrepreneurship program, or what is known as BREW, Baton Rouge Entrepreneurship Week. We had a program put on by our Small Business Development Center that talked about marketing to millennials. We also had some of our faculty that served as judges for the pitch competitions that were put on. So we hope to continue to be a part of the Baton Rouge Entrepreneurship Week. So we've had quite a productive fall 2016 semester. We hope to continue the momentum into the spring. We will be preparing for our AACSB accreditation visit in November 2017. So we want to invite all of you to keep up with the College of Business, and we hope to make this easy for you. We basically are on social media. We're involved with Twitter, and you can follow us at COB_SUBR. Again, at COB_SUBR. So you can follow us on Twitter. You can also like us on Facebook at SUBRCOB. And you can also follow us on YouTube. So we want you to subscribe to our College of Business YouTube channel. So basically we've wrapped up the fall 2016 semester. We had graduation last week, and so some of our students are quite happy in terms of the outcomes that they've been able to attain here at the College of Business at the undergraduate level as well as at the MBA level. And so we want our students to leave here with a great opportunity in terms of career advancement. In the case of the MBA students, a lot of them are already employed, so hopefully they will advance in their careers. Others, more or less, may be first-time employed as they graduate from the College of Business in terms of our undergraduate students. So we want to make sure that they are well prepared to go out into the business community and make a difference. As we say in our mission and our vision, we want to continue to maintain our excellence and quality programs in business, and we want our students to go out and make a contribution in both the public as well as the private sector. So we're continuing our overall mission, and we want you to join us in terms of continuing to make the College of Business here at Southern University one of the stellar programs. We're also involved with the HBCU Business Deans Roundtable. We want to make sure we remain competitive with our peer institutions in terms of maintaining AACSB accreditation and in terms of collaborating with other HBCUs in making our business school among the best of the best. So I want to thank you for your attention, and basically, again, like us on Facebook, look us up on Twitter, participate on our YouTube channel, and we don't want to be left behind in terms of the innovation taking place in social media, but we do want to use social media in a professional manner. So I look forward to talking with you again. We have a lot of challenges. The state of Louisiana, again, is considering budget cuts. Higher education is always among those. But we know with your help and your support and your dedication, we can continue to meet the challenge and exceed the challenge in terms of what we do to make sure our students are among the best of the best. So we are moving forward with recruitment. We could participate in the JAG 365 in terms of orienting our students to the college and what they need to be aware of in terms of what our traditions are. Also, on a sad note, we did lose one of our first graduates, Miss Honeywood Smith. She was a graduate of the College of Business 1942. She was also participated in the Tuskegee Airmen's program. So we did more or less attend her services, and she more or less was honored by the college in 2008 as a part of our Gala on the Bluff honorees. And so we continue to honor and appreciate what our graduates do in the College of Business. So therefore, I'm going to sign off, and hopefully you will continue more or less to be and understand that you will always be, as a graduate of the College of Business, a part of our program. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again on our next program. Thank you.